Father Christmas on the can. Santa if you're American. Day 63 of the exercise challenge. It's going well. It's going okay. I'm getting better at skipping. You've probably seen in the videos I'm getting better at skipping. Still don't enjoy running. I think part of the problem with the running is that here I have to run uphill. I think every run involves at least 100 meters elevation. So I'm not going to blame running, I'm going to blame the area. But yeah, still don't love running. So I think I've decided to lie down for this video because I think when I do these sort of informal chats just to the camera where I haven't really thought too much about what I'm going to say, that they feel a bit like therapy sessions, and lying down on a sofa or on a bed like this is sort of how I imagine a therapy session to be, or at least that's how they're sort of portrayed in films and stuff. So yeah, put out a video yesterday. Didn't do that well. It's a 10 out of 10, which means compared to my previous 10 videos over the same period of time it's measured, it's performing 10th best. So a 10 out of 10 is not a good thing. It's not performing particularly well, which is a shame because I really like the video. I sort of set out with this challenge to myself to make mundane things look interesting. It doesn't mean the video doesn't have a very clickable title. It was called Grown Man Does Chores. So maybe the problem is the title. It's not something that you would Google, is it? But I don't know. I think I still sort of hope that the quality would come through and that the views would do well. It's weird on YouTube. You sort of do this thing where if a video does well, you're happy. And if a video doesn't do well, you're unhappy. You know, the number next to your video really affects your mood, which shouldn't be the case really. Shouldn't really allow it to do that. But, you know, it's hard, isn't it, when you spend your day or your time working on something and then it doesn't do that well. It's hard for it to not affect your mood at all, even if the reason it doesn't do well isn't even entirely in your control. So yeah, tricky. You see, the thing is 5 months ago Jackmate shouted me out and I had this like euphoric high where all of a sudden my channel exploded. I had tons more viewers, I was getting a load more views, I was getting so many more new subscribers. It was just insane. And the video after Jackmate shouted me out was called Jackmate Ruins Everything, and that video just blew me away. I remember seeing how quickly the views were coming in and how quickly the comments were coming in, and the subscriber count was still going up, and I was like, oh my god, this is unreal. It's just going to keep going like that. And then the next video had a few less views, and the video after that had a few less, and the video after that a few less. And then what I started to notice were then subscribers were dropping off. You know, people had come across because Jackmate said watch this guy, but when they came across they realised, well, I'm not like Jackmate, am I? My channel isn't anything really comparable to his, so maybe they felt, oh, actually this isn't for me, and I don't blame them for that at all. But what happened then is that the views started going down, the subscribers started going down, and it's been sort of continual since. It's just been like 5 months of a downward slope, although it is from a higher point than it was last year, so I can't really complain. But the thing is last year I would put videos out and I would get views and I would get a few subscribers, and it would be slow but gradual growth, and you could kind of see things starting to improve, whereas now I'm probably working harder than ever and putting out more videos than ever, and it's still a downward trend, and it's hard for that to not affect you at all, even if you know that actually you're in a much better off position. So it's about trying to make sure that that number next to my name doesn't affect my mood either way. You know, I don't want to only be in a good mood if a video does well, and similarly I don't want a bad video to put me in a bad mood, or a video that performs badly, should I say, although I have got some bad videos on my channel. Tricky. The problem is I am trying to grow my channel, I'm trying to grow my audience, and I'm trying to make a career out of it. So it does matter how well the videos do to an extent. So I think that's another reason why it can bother me sometimes. But I've also got to acknowledge that actually, my hard work isn't in vain. I think I've developed a core audience of people who really like my videos, who return to each video, and that is growing stronger, and that bond is growing stronger, and I'm seeing the same people comment. You know, most people that have made it to this channel I would include as part of that group, and that feels really nice and strong, and I'm really loving having that community there and having it grow. So that's a huge positive. The other thing is I've now got better at making videos. I think my videos are improving. My ability to come up with an idea and execute it quickly is improving. I even think some of my thumbnails and titles are improving, even if the videos are getting less views. So I genuinely think that actually doing all these vlogs has improved me as a filmmaker, it's improved my core audience, and also it's improved my back catalogue. So if someone's going to come onto my channel now, there is now a huge back catalogue of videos for people to go and watch and binge through. So ultimately, what I'm trying to say is it's not a disaster. And actually there's a lot of positives to be taken from what is going on with the channel at the moment, and I've started to make some money off of AdSense. It's not crazy amounts, it doesn't really even cover the amount that it cost me to have the Adobe Suite on my laptop so that I can edit the videos, but before that was just lost money, so at least I'm starting to make that back. So, you know, there's a lot of positives, and overall I'm very up on where the channel is. It's just, you know, every now and again these numbers sort of affect you in a way that I wish they didn't. I don't know, what do you think of the vlogs? Are you enjoying them? Is there other content you would like to see me make? To be honest with you, let me know, but I'm not sure how much I'll pay attention because I'm enjoying doing the vlogs, and that's the whole point. The whole point of doing this is doing things that I enjoy. So that's the reason I want it to be my job, is because I enjoy it. So I don't know. What do you think of these conversations? These sort of informal chats, are they good? Are they a positive thing? What do you think of the fact of Father Christmas being on the can? It's nearly, I mean, what, it's day 63 of my challenge, so that means it's only 37 days until Christmas. What do you think of the fact that I said Father Christmas? Some of you are American. You'll say Santa. But it is Father Christmas. I'm sort of just rambling now, which means that it's probably time to stop recording. Do I feel like I got my money's worth for this therapy session? Yeah, I think so. Alright, see you next time.